This is, I can't even believe this deal. So we all use, of course, our cell phones and our tablets and our smartwatches, and when we run out of power, whether we're traveling, you need those power banks. And this is the best deal I've ever seen anywhere on any power bank, let alone the Pongo. So each one of these is 10,000 milliamps of charging power for $11 and change. It's unbelievable. I remember when we launched power banks here at HSN, we had, I think it was like 4,000 milliamps and it was $50. I remember that. It seemed like it was just yesterday. You're getting 2 of them for this price, and you're getting 2 bricks. Even if you just tried to buy a brick on any online place, you would spend more than $22.99 just for 2 separate bricks. And then here's the charge from the brick to your power banks. And they come in 2 separate boxes, so it's buy one, gift one. We have lots of great colors. I've got gray, I've got blue, I've got teal, and I've got a lavender purple. And everyone gets the black one. You choose what your second one is. You can get two of them in the black if you want, or 1 black and 1 of these beautiful colors that I just said. Justin Hyatt is our special guest, and the shipping and handling on this is $3.50. But hello, my friend. Now, you're too young to remember this, but when power banks were first invented,
I'm just a baby.
You're just an infant. You're just a little baby. You couldn't even walk then.
I pay you in blocks.
So I remember the first time we ever presented it, I think it was around $49.99, and it was like 5,000 milliamps.
Yeah.
Now it's $11 and change for 10,000 milliamps. And this is without a doubt the best deal on a power bank that I've ever seen. And Pongo is a big national brand too.
So do you know what it stands for?
You know what? Somebody told me earlier today and I forgot.
Power on the go.
Power on the go.
Pretty clever, I'd say, and that's pretty much what we all do. We're always on the go. We have more electronics than we've ever had before. She's saying that I was a bit of a baby, but 10 years ago, I was presenting power banks that were 2,000 milliamps
compared to me,
for
everybody's a baby.
$40. You can't get an iPhone cable for less than $30, even if you go to the gas stations. And we think about that,
no,
right?
these bricks. You try buying one of these bricks online.
Well, and so we listen to you, the customer. Trust me. The reason why we include these now is because you get these at home and you say, well, now I have no way, because I don't have the block, to charge my power bank, so how am I going to recharge it? We wanted to make sure that we included the block for you. That's why we had that included in the box. But I want to talk about these, right? I mean, sometimes we think that these are just kind of a dime a dozen, but they're not. There are apples to apples. There's differences. Now, this is what we're going to call one of the fastest charging power banks that we've ever done, not just with Pongo, but here on HSN. This is a 22.5 watt power bank. So that means when you plug this in, it's going to charge your phone from 0 to 50% in about 30 minutes. That's about twice as fast. Your other power banks, and I say that's why they're not really a dime a dozen, there's a lot of different features, are about 5 watts. This is 22.5. I want to show you right here. You know, when you get these power banks, often all you're going to get is a USBA, right? This one's also going to include your input and output USBC. The reason why I want to show you that is because how many of you, I'm going to go ahead and grab my cable really quickly, how many of you get those iPhones or those iPads that we just had?
Oh yeah, my iPhone's USB-C.
You know what those are? It's USB-C
yeah.
to Lightning. So when you don't want to have to worry about bringing a block, how are you going to recharge your iPad? Well, often you only are limited to having a USB-A. Now you've got that USB-C, so you can plug it right here and charge your iPad even faster. And yes, charge your iPad, and that's where the 10,000 milliamps comes into play. Because often we see 2,000, 5,000. So why do you want a 10,000 milliamp? And really, you're getting 20,000 because you're getting 2 of these. Your iPads are larger, your phones are larger, but what we typically do is we're on our phone while we're charging it. We're not just sitting there and we're going to put our phone down. We're not going to use it. We're on our phone and we're charging at the same time. So more milliamps means you can be on your phone longer, and it means you can charge your phone more than just one time, which is what those 2,000 milliamps are often going to do.
You know, Jess, I actually didn't tell you this before the show, but I think originally,
oh, this is scary.
This is scary. Originally, I think we were supposed to have another product in here, and then we had what we call an upsell of a power bank.
Yeah.
It's the Boundless 5000 Ultra Slim Power Bank, and it's on hsn.com. There it is. It's 5,000 milliamps for $26.99. So it's half the milliamps. You only get 1 instead of 2, and it's more money. And that's right now. And that's one of the things that we will be, you'll see that on air, that we'll be presenting that.
Well,
because we get these in, they sell out, and then this is one of those blowout Black Friday, President's Day sale kind of, really, this is very unusual deal.
Well, it's an unusual deal, but it specifically was for President's Day weekend. And this is the first time Pongo's been on air was this weekend. We launched it this weekend here. And we wanted to make sure that when we did it, we launched it with a bang. That's, of course, why we wanted to do two 10,000 milliamps. You just saw right there what Helen was just showing you, 5,000 milliamp for $27. Again, when you
that's on hsn.com right now, and we only get deals. Like, we don't get something unless it's a deal.
Right,
so
that's
that was
probably the lowest price on that one.
It's probably the lowest price that one's ever been presented.
I want to show you this too. You know, when you get these power banks, even when you get them at the gas station, whatever store, they don't often give you the digital display. So when we actually press that button, it's actually going to turn on a digital display. It's not going to be those little 1 dot, 2 dot, 4 dot LEDs. It's going to just say, oh, it's 50%, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's 35%. This is going to show you a full LED display. And again, knowing that you've got all of those ports, now you have input and output on that USB-C. So you can use that charging cable that comes included to recharge this. And this is going to charge even faster than your typical power banks that you might find in any other store. But remember, we talk about these. This is basically a buy one, get one, right? Because when you get this, it's 10,000, it's 20,000 milliamps.
Get one on sale for half price and get a second one, because it's 10,000 milliamps.
Well, I was going to say it's buy one, get one, but actually I think it's better, because if it's $65.
It's $65. I mean, after President's Day, 2 of these are going to be, there it is on HSN, and that is our deal price. Like, we never have anything here that's like retail you can get anywhere for the same price. We always try to get a deal, or else why would we bother having it? It's going to be $64.99, and it might be tomorrow. I'm not sure how long this sale price goes. I actually don't know the answer to that. But you get 2 of them, and they're 10,000 milliamps. This isn't 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 or even 8,000. It's 10,000 milliamps, and you get 2 bricks, and you get 2, of course, power cords to go from your charger here. But you're also getting them separately boxed, so you could keep one, gift one. So everyone gets a black. So it's either black and a gray, black and a blue, black and a turquoise. We call these turquoise or teal. Turquoise, I think, maybe. And then aqua.
Aqua.
All right, I completely guessed wrong. Aqua. And then
it was 50-50.
Lavender, lilac, purple. Pink. All right. Okay. I should have written these down. I usually do. I guess that one right. So black and a pink, even though it is a slightly purple color. To be honest, it's more like a lilac. I correctly identified the color, but that's called pink. But I mean, 10,000 milliamps. This is one of them on sale, second one free. Yeah. That's what it's like. It's like one on. It's not BOGO. Right. It's better than a BOGO.
Right. It's like half off it, right? And then the other ones include.
Yeah. Pongo BOGO.
Pongo BOGO. Pongo. It's bouncing power from literally your power bank to your phone.
Yeah.
A lot of different things we could say about this. Ultimately, practicality. You know, when you think about getting these, if you've never had a power bank before, they're not all made equal. These are 10,000 milliamp, and yeah, you can find other ones out there, but they're also not the 22.5 watt charging. And what that is, it's going to separate itself a lot, because it means it's going to charge all of your devices faster and about twice as fast. And you can see we even have it labeled right here, 22.5. The other power banks that you might find out there at this price that we were just showing you are 5 watts. This is 22.5 watts. So it means that you're not sitting there waiting. How many times have you got one of these power banks and it just feels like it takes forever to charge your phone? The other thing too is you're going to want to put this in your pocket. You're going to want to put this in your purse. It's not heavy. It's extremely lightweight. That's another big feature that you're going to want to look for when you're looking for these power banks. Of course, this might be an older iPhone, but look at the difference in sizes. Now, this is just a little mini one. This is a little guy, but these new iPhones are about twice the size of this. This is going to be even, your power bank's even smaller than that.
I have an iPhone 11, and you have to charge it a lot, because it draws a lot of power, because you're doing all these like computer functions with it.
Computer functions.
Yeah. Is that what they're called? Are you laughing at me?
No, they're computer functions.
Respect your elders, mister. Well, that's all I'm saying.
But you know what? It is crazy with technology, right? Your phone is basically a computer. It needs power. We had the Let's Fit on. We had the iPad on. How many different things that we had? Everything needs power.
My earbuds need to be charged. Right. Everything. And you know, I was on a plane, like Bill and I were just saying, I was actually in Rochester yesterday, and when you're flying, it's like if your earbuds run out of power, you're literally stuck there on the plane, just
forced to talk to the person next to you.
Let's not go crazy.
You leave the earbuds in and pretend that you're listening
pretend they're working. But no, it's like, I mean, I get bored. And then, you know, it's just, you know, I need to be constantly entertained.
We can all tell. You know, here's the thing, though. We talk about practice. So it's so funny. We were all traveling. So Bill just traveled.
Yeah.
You just traveled.
Yes,
I literally just got back from Jackson Hole 2 days ago.
That's right. That's right. We were talking about that.
And I believe somebody was just on a cruise. There's never an easy way to charge your devices when you're literally, and we talk about airports a lot. I wanted to cry one time. I got stuck in the Las Vegas airport. My plane got delayed. Try finding a good place to sleep in an airport by a wall outlet. They don't exist, especially not in the Las Vegas airport, I can tell you that. Whether you're traveling and you're going, you know, we talk about it now, of course it's wintertime, but eventually it's gonna be the time to travel for summer. And, you know, whether you're coming down here for, you know, to Disney, you're gonna wanna be able to plug your phones in.
Let me say, on this plane, there was jam-packed with little kiddos, and they, actually, it was very funny. The flight attendant said, if you go to sit in a seat, look to see if there's a child there first, because they're small. It was very funny because there was a lot of kids. I think
this has happened before.
They're coming all down for vacation or something. But if their little devices run out of power on a plane, I mean, then they go wild. Yeah. They start like crawling up the sides of the airplane. You know, so they go ham everywhere. So if you're going on a long trip and want to make sure it's charged, you're getting two 10,000 milliamp power banks. By the way, you could see the counter right here is going like, okay, it's really moving fast, hundreds and hundreds per minute, so per second. Per second. See how good I am with
per second.
Good I am at math. This one's on sale, and you get this one free. I mean, you could look at it this way. And by the way, my Let's Fit watch needs to be charged. And I can't think of every day. There's so many things that need to be charged. Soon I'll need to be charged.
You're going to need to be charged.
I'm getting older. I need to be charged.
going to take over. It's going to need to be charged.
Need to be charged.
You know when there's no outlets? On a mountain. Okay, I can tell you that. I was just on one. Now there's no outlets on a snowmobile. I was just on one in the middle of nowhere. We want to make sure that we can still have these. Again, if you've never had a power bank before, and maybe you're thinking about, well, that's why I don't use. Well, you don't have one. You've never used one. You need one because again, it's always those moments in time you need to recharge it. You don't want to be sitting there waiting with a slow power bank that takes forever to charge. These are twice as fast than your typical power banks. These are the fastest that we've offered. Update.
If you want the pink, which really is lilac lavender. There's 170 left. That's it. Because you get black and you get the pink is the color we're calling it, but we're all looking at it and we all know it's really lavender. But this one is going, and it's probably going to sell out, and 150 left now. That's how many orders we have. I just wanted to do that because if you're like, oh, you know, maybe tomorrow I'll get that one. Nope.
I want that pink, purple, lilac, lavender.
Tough luck. You're not going to get it. Only everybody who's watching right now, you guys can get it. All right, and then we have the aqua, and then the blue and gray, or you could do two in the black if you want. This one is on sale. You get this one for free, and you get 2 bricks.
Yes,
even if you just wanted to buy 2 bricks, it would be more than $22.99. That's what I think is like incredible. Even if you're like, oh, I could use a power bank, but I really need those bricks because nothing comes with the brick anymore.
I was going to say, we're making a big deal of it because it is a big deal because you guys have said, why does it not come with the brick anymore?
You can buy a $1,000 brand new Apple iPhone. Does not come with a brick.
Doesn't come with it. So that's why I wanted to make sure we did it. One thing I want to say too is on the airplane, it did have a little USB port. Now, not all airplanes have the screens. I don't get how they don't have screens anymore.
I was on the Greyhound bus of airlines.
I was too. I was like, and it was making a noise. I was like, did it make that noise? There was a USB port on there. But think about this. That iPad that you may have just seen earlier, it has a USB-C, right? That's not a regular USB-A. So if you're on that airplane and you want to be able to charge your iPad while you're on the airplane, well, you know what? It's not going to work. So that's why we want to make sure that you've got the ability to do that. And that's why we added the USB-C input and output on the power bank.
All right, well, we're going to keep processing your orders. Keep calling in, or you can use the QR code, or you can digitally order by putting in the item number, which is 867135. So keep ordering. Are you on again today with this?
I think we may be on later, but this may be the last show of the day.
Oh, okay, because last call on the pink/lavender. That's about to sell out.
Pink, lavender, lilac.
Lilac, pink, lavender. Whatever it is. All right, thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Fran.
All right, well, we've got a quick buy. See, Natasha is standing by. When we come